Hey everybody. Okay, so we're going to take a look at how math's going to help us in our everyday life. So let's say we wanted to order some food. I don't know. We'll call it like eat the dishes. So if we've got like this one service and it's going to deliver us, I don't know, cans of pop. Let's say the terms for this service is it's going to cost us $2 for every can of pop. But they're also going to charge us a delivery fee, as they do. In this case, it's going to cost us a $4 delivery fee. So that would be like service one. All right. And the second service, we'll call that like, I don't know, skip the Uber. That's going to give us different terms. These guys are going to charge us a little bit more for the pop. Let's say in this case, $3 per can. But they're going to have a cheaper delivery fee. They're only going to charge us $1 for delivery. So if I'm sitting at home and I want to grab my phone and I'm ready to use one of these services to deliver me cans of pop, I might want to ask myself, well, which way is cheaper? Is one always cheaper? Is one always more expensive? Is there some point where one is better than the other? Well, this is where we can use a little bit of math to figure out which our better choice would be. So let's focus on the first one there, the $2 per can of pop. So if I really want to think about this, my total cost, like the amount I'm going to have to pay the guy, is going to be $2 for every can of pop, plus $4 more for delivery. Okay? And then if I look at option B, we'll call it there, for $3, my total cost in this case is going to equal $3 multiplied by however many cans of pop I buy, and then just plus that one tiny little dollar delivery fee. Okay, so far not a lot clearer than it was before, but maybe if I organize my thinking and I make a table, I'll be able to like sort this out. So you guys may have heard of like a table of values. This is what that is. So in this case, I'm going to try to organize my thinking by saying, okay, how many cans of pop am I buying? And what's the total cost going to be? So I'm going to start by thinking, like, what if I ordered 0 cans of pop? So if I order 0 cans of pop, with the first service there, it's going to be 0 cans of pop multiplied by $2, so that's not going to cost me anything, but I'm still going to have to pay the delivery fee of $4. So this service is going to cost me $4 to have no pop delivered to my house, which is awful. But let's say I wanted to actually get a can of pop delivered. So if I had 1 can of pop, that's 1 multiplied by 2, which is $2, plus another 4. So there I'm going to get $6, and that's going to be my cost for 1 can of pop. And I can do this with 2 cans of pop. So 2 cans of pop at $2 is $4, plus another 4 is 8. Then if I had 3 cans of pop, that's going to be 3 times 2 is 6, plus 4, that's $10. And then I'll do 4. 4 times 2 is 8, plus another 4, and I'm at $12 there. Okay, so now I've got some information. So let me look at the other one. So I'm going to make the same table here. Still going to look at number of cans, and I'm still going to try to figure out my total cost. So if I look at this one, let's say I ordered 0 cans of pop from this service. Well, 0 times 3 is still 0, but $1 delivery fee, it's going to cost me $1. So if I compare these two, it is way better for me to go. If I wanted 0 cans of pop, it's way better if I pay the $1 delivery fee for my no pop versus $4 for no pop. Okay, let's look at one can of pop. So one can of pop, that's going to be 1 times 3, which is 3, plus another buck is going to be $4. Well, if I compare these, well, now we're looking still a little cheaper. If I want one can of pop, it's only $4 versus 6, so I'm still coming out ahead with the pink plan there. Okay, well, let's look at 2. 2 times 3, that's going to be 6, plus 1 is $7. So for 2 cans of pop, it's going to cost me $7, which is still a little bit cheaper than $8. So far this guy is winning. Well, let's look at 3 cans. So 3 cans times 3 is 9, plus another $1 gets me to 10. This is kind of an interesting spot. If I want 3 cans of pop, it doesn't matter which service I use. They're both going to cost me $10. Let's go one more step and see what happens if I get 4 cans of pop. So if I look at 4 cans of pop, 4 times $3 is 12, plus another $1 is $13. And all of a sudden, this plan is not looking as good because now it's starting to get more expensive. So we can see that sometimes it's cheaper to go with option A, and sometimes it's cheaper to go with option B, and that sort of depends on just how many cans of pop. The important thing I want to highlight here is 3 cans of pop. 3 cans of pop is the situation where both are the same. And this is where these two situations intersect. When we say intersect, that means it doesn't matter which one I go, they give me the same value. We're going to follow this up with later lessons that look at how we can examine this in a more graphical way. But for right now, I wanted to talk about how we can have 2 very different plans that can be cheaper in some contexts, more expensive in other, and sometimes, in a very specific case, they can be exactly the same.